Okay. I think we're all right. Good evening, everybody. We're going to see how this broadcast goes on StreamYard. On the new Samsung 23 Ultra, my sound should be better. The clarity of the picture should be better. Can I see the comments? Okay. Hey! Oh, there everybody is. And so, before we get started, how is the audio sounding to you? I am on the Chrome browser on my new phone and got this phone to help with these broadcasts. So, hey Justin, what's up? Big Rig CEO. Let me say hi to you guys real quick. But let me know how the audio and the video is, just because it's this new fancy phone and I'm hoping it's going to make our time together much more enjoyable. Jerome Jones, channel members in the house, saying let's. Don Schonger's in the house, saying happy birthday. Thank you, Don. RGB's in the house, channel member, saying hey. Jerome Jones says go. Oh, let's go. Big Rig CEO says, "Stuff where you at tonight?" I'm in University Park, Illinois, at an AmZn. Justin Axford is in the house saying, "What's up!" Exclamation point. It's my birthday, you guys, and here I am, AmZn camp. Don Schonger says, "Good." Okay, good. Thank you, Don. Gold Phoenix is in the house saying, "Happy birthday." Dee Dee's gonna jump in here and photobomb us. Thank you, Gold Phoenix. Jerome Jones. What are you doing, Jerome? He's like putting one word in his sentence, like in each post. RGB channel member says good 100. Oh, I know what you're saying. The audio and the video. Thank you. Wheelburner Express channel members in the house saying looking good, sounding good. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Dee Dee's going to give us some problems. You already see what's going on here. Okay, so just beware. I apologize in advance. Thank you, Wheelburner. And Big Rick CEO says everything is good. I'm going to talk about everything. I'm having a day, let me tell you. The past couple days have been rough. Gold Phoenix says looks great. RGB says happy birthday. Thank you. Big Rig CEO says happy birthday. How you like running your AmZn? It's beating the hell out of me. I'm going to get into this in a second. Jerome says doing AmZn round trip and happy birthday. Thank you guys. So, let me put my little banner up. Is my banner out there? Oh God, I just made a banner and it didn't even go. Use banners. Use banners. Okay. Okay. Hang on. Hit the like, please. Subscribe. Okay, I'm just trying this out for the sake of the phone. Okay. Scroll across the bottom, add banner. There it goes. Well, we don't want this other one. Okay, that's how I want it. Okay. So, because of the holidays, because I'm trying to hang out, stay in my area that I want to run, see how this AmZn thing feels. Thank you, Justin, by the way, for giving me some great coaching. I appreciate that help. And in no way is anything I'm about to whine about in lieu of what you taught me. So it's just the way things have been panning out. So I've been just trying to stop. Don't do this. Load to load, right? So I don't think it's the best option because that's what I've been doing for like the past 3 weeks, just so I could jump home. One was for the baby, and now I told the kids I was going to go home for Christmas, so I'm just trying to dink around until then too, so I can get Christmas out of the way. No, excuse me, I gotta get her occupied. Are you hungry? Would you please eat your dinner? Okay, so that being said, that's what I've been trying to do. So Amazon plays games with your schedule, and they're very ugly games. Okay, very ugly. Want to know how I'm feeling right now? Of course you do. I'm exhausted. I literally for the past 2 days have had to. Well, okay. I did one load, started out in the morning, and the trailer was bad. That was a fiasco. Of course, they put the strike against our carrier, trying to say like, I was late to the receiver. Oh, I never left the shipper because the trailer had a leaking air brake line. That was interesting. They're like, the facility's like, oh, we'll just put another driver on it. I told the yard person, you can't do that. That's dangerous. Anyways, yes, I documented everything in email. So God forbid somebody takes that trailer. Anyways, got past that. Had a nice discussion with Jeff on the phone, being like, holy crap, this sucks. So I told Jeff about how they mess with you, like they'll only show you certain loads they want you to take. So Jeff got on his end of it, and we tried to see. I told him what Justin taught me, and he tried to see like he could see loads that I could not. So he helped me book the next best thing that we could find in the area, which was still stupid because I lost the whole day after that, after refusing that trailer. So I had to get to the next place for pickup, go to sleep because it was early in the morning for the next pickup. And so I did that. Mind you, I had just gotten up and got freshly started on my day. You got to force go to sleep. So I did that. That was a terrible night. I kept waking up, trying to make myself sleep. Okay, so that happened. And then I got that delivered. And then the next load, I'm losing track of days, so bear with me. So as of this morning, anyways, I had to do that again. So I ran that load that Jeff helped me book. And then I had to shut down and sleep again. And hold on, I didn't mix it up yet. And so then this one, okay, there's only one in the whole wide world that's going back up to Romulus, Michigan, which is where I'm trying to get back from Indiana. And so I pick it. I have to pick it. So, because I'm trying to get home for Christmas now. So I pick it, and I literally drive from Indiana to University Park, Illinois, right? I pick up an empty over there. I drive it here, all the way here. I check in. My pickup appointment's not till 5 a.m. in the morning. So when I check in to drop off the empty, guess what I have to do? Shut down, go to sleep. And I already slept until 1:30 this afternoon because this load didn't pick up until the afternoon. So I drove 4 hours, and I have to shut down and go to sleep again. That's how it's going. It's so, like, I'm convinced that they're a monster and they're the big evil, right? there's a pattern to what they're doing, and it's the same. The loads that they're offering are 5 hours after I finish one, which means you can't take it, especially if you're on the second half of your clock. Because even if you save the 3 hours, then you don't have enough time to do the load. Thank you for the gift membership, Snorlord. That's awesome. Oh, I'm wearing my Snorlord hat, by the way. I've been breaking it in the past 2 days because it's still super brand new. And come on, Lala. Good girl. Okay, that'll keep her busy for a few minutes. So, yeah. Check out my hat. And so I think I still don't want to give up because I want to try the contract thing. Maybe not the contract thing, but like the round trips out of the domicile. This is what Justin suggested to me. Stick to my domicile, my favorite one or whatever one I want to work with. The thing is where I live at, there's like, I'm in the middle of like 15 of them, which is great. Not really, probably 10. Probably 10. So that's great. You'd think I'd have lots to choose from. So what I need to do is figure out when like the round trips and the blocks come out, which is probably tonight, Justin. It's like Thursday night. So we're going to check and see tonight and we're going to check and see tomorrow. And so then I want to try to, is this bothering you guys? Wrong one, huh? Okay. How's that? So I want to try to book a block for like book out for the week or whatever. That goes out and brings me back. So I still want to try that challenge because this stuff right here is killing me quickly. I feel like I have aged like 10 years in the past 2 weeks. I probably look like it too because my sleep has not been normal at all. And it seems like they're trying to kill me very quickly. Okay, that's how I feel. So let me catch up on comments. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Snorlord is buying gift memberships for everyone. Please hit the like if you haven't already. Pretty please of sugar on top. Snorlord OG. Check out that channel, by the way. Go over there, subscribe. It gets better every time he does a show. Henry Duncan is in the house. Hey, Henry, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Saying hello. I guess I can do this. There we go. Truckers Education Network is in the house. Channel member and channel sponsor. Saying happy birthday again. Today's the right day, Jeff. Jeff was trying to tell me happy birthday yesterday for tomorrow in advance, and I wouldn't let him. Snorlord says, I completed the AmZn training today. Sheesh, I know, right? I did it too. Just trying not to miss anything, right? Hoping it would give me an edge on this craziness. Wheelburner Express is in the house saying good morning, Jeff. Or I'm sorry, good evening, Jeff. Truckers Education Network says you should have video recorded it. I should have. Wheelburner Express says it's no wonder everybody's Amazon's packages are late with all the sleeping you're doing. I know, right? Like I was thinking, like I'm gonna get on there and tell these guys, like I've been sleeping so much, dude. It's not healthy. The way that I'm having to do this right now is not healthy for me. It's not. So we're gonna get to Christmas. I'm taking this crap old load that's got 7 stops on it for $1,000. Praise the Lord. I'm grateful for it. Don't get me wrong. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But we're gonna do the work and we're gonna get home and we're gonna see the family for Christmas. And then coming out, I need to have a different approach. So my plan is to get on the laptop And hopefully they'll let me see some of these blocks and round trips and stuff. And book something to take me out the house and bring me right back to the house. Like over a week's time, that's fine. Once they get the schedule, it's crazy. I mean, they're so precise. Like, forget about going to the bathroom. Forget about eating. Forget about taking a shower. Forget about getting fuel. Like, you better fit that in somehow on your break. It's not, they don't allow you time to breathe. Unless you get here, like, and you're checked in and now you're sitting here. This is it. And then you got a PC to go get something or fuel or whatever you're going to need, right? If you're going to try this stuff, make sure you got full tanks of fuel because they're going to yank you all over the place. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Snorlord, the Metalhead Viking Caveman Trucker, is in the house and he's gifting memberships. Definitely check that channel out too. Those are both his channels. Check them out. Become a member. And this is my hat from the merch tent at that channel, which is very cool. It's a very good quality hat. It's nice and firm. I'm liking it. And this is as good as quality as my Below the Woods hat that TJ was so kind to send me, which I love that hat. I love this hat. And I love a lot of my hats. Thank you for the memberships. Gifts. Wheelburner says, well done, Snorlord. That means I better get something going on in the members only section. Snorlord says, happy birthday membership gifts. Thank you so much. Six Semper Tyrannus is in the house saying happy birthday. Thanks for coming in. Buck Brown is in the house saying, dang, Snorlordians. And he's saying howdy, folks. Everybody's saying hi. And then Snorlord comes back with an encore of 5 more memberships. Thank you, Snorlord. Cheap Freight Haulers in the house channel member saying, Shannon, are you going to do a video on your Amazon? This is my video on my Amazon experience so far. I mean, yes, I have a lot to learn, okay? And I've got to talk to some friends that know the game and have been willing to give me some time and let me ask some questions. Thank you, Justin Exford. And so he, I took a chunk and now I'm working with that and I'm going to chew on that for a minute. And then once I get a little bit deeper, I'll develop some more questions and then I'm sure I'll have more questions for him and I'll call him back. So I'm taking it in phases because I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, obviously this is what I've learned over the past 3 weeks. This sucks. This sucks. Well, how I'm doing it sucks because they know what you're looking at. They know what's going to work with your schedule. They know whether you can make it to this place or not in time. So they mess with you. Like, you want to talk about smart AI? They'll only show you what they want to show you from your app. Okay. I did get on the laptop to see if I could see more. And I think that was great, but check this out. They still know it's me because guess why? Amazon, because I'm an Amazon subscriber for shopping and now this, the accounts are linked. So it knows that it's me. So it sends me a message to my email saying, your account was signed into from Indiana today. Was this you? If I say no, it's going to think something's fraudulent. So I have to say yes. So of course the robot makes the connection that's my laptop and I have to sign into it to get into the relay online on the web. There's no escaping. So it's really creepy. So this is it, Chief Freight Hauler. Take notes. I don't want to deliver this in complaining. There is frustration, as you can probably tell. But by no way do I want this to be negativity in the party, because this is my birthday. So I'm just trying to, like, this is how I'm feeling right now, because, and this is why. Buck Brown says it's also his late grandma's birthday. She'd have been 101. God, I hope I don't live to be that long. That's wonderful. She probably lived to be like 99 or something, right? Well, happy birthday, Gran. Truckers Education Network says AmZn is not worth it. Too much work and BS for the money, and let alone the unsafe equipment. Yeah, and then they're deciding. It's like they decide. This is my perception, and I think Jeff could probably see from his point of view also. It's like they're gonna decide how much money you make today. And so on average, I'm feeling like it's like, however they work the schedule. Like today, I'm like $1,000 one day. Boom, I'll be home tomorrow. Oh, no. They turned it into $1,000 over 2 days. Okay. You'll book a load and they'll update it. Okay. That's my perception. It is so, like, the longer I can stay on it, I'm a data analyst. Okay. So the longer I can stay on it, like, I can tell you exactly. And Justin has already done this. So thank God Justin is super cool. And so, but yeah, I would pick this thing completely apart and be like, all right, this is how you have to do this. This is what I would be able to pick it apart. But I don't think I'm going to spend much more time on this thing. I don't know. I want to try all facets of it. And I feel like I'm in your face, like, ooh. I want to try all facets of it to be like, give it a full workover. You know what I mean? Because I might find success in the other avenues that they have. And this is just the tough part, trying to just, book on demand. Okay. And yeah, they want to make you do dirty things. Because the only way you could make some of those schedules is to do some dirty things. And as it is right now, I was telling you guys, like, yeah, you got to camp out at AmZn. You want to know why everybody's camping out at AmZn? Because they have to, because they don't give you enough time to go to the truck stop and then drive back and then be here back on time for your appointment. If you want to load, if you want to do that, then the next load you're going to get is at 11 p.m. the next night. So guess what? You got to go to sleep and you waste a whole nother day. That's what it is on the onesie twosies. Okay. That's my opinion so far on that. Okay. Nobody asked you, Dee Dee. Jaywalk is in the house. What's up, Jaywalk? He says, I'm in here. Let's start. Yeah, let's get it started. Everybody saying hi. Recycler Hooligan is in the house saying howdy. Never Enough is also in the house saying good morning to me and good evening to you, Miss Shannon. Where are you for good morning? Wheelburner says, I will be home in about 3 hours and then off for Christmas, going back out Boxing Day. I've heard of Boxing Day before. That's a Canadian holiday. All right, Wheelburner. Well, I don't plan on 3 hours because I've got to make myself go to sleep and I still have to eat. I just took Dee Dee out and wanted to come in and touch base because I know some people were waiting for a birthday live. So this is it. But man, my load's supposed to be ready at 5 a.m., you guys. And I literally had to get in, drop this trailer, and then shut down right away because my clock is just going to be shy just a few minutes of being able to be turned on before they're going to be expecting me to start rolling out that gate. But the good thing this time is that I'm inside the gate on the premises inside. Normally they don't let you do this, but the way that they schedule the load, it's necessary. So they're letting me stay in here until further notice, until somebody come and kicks me out. I hope I can keep you entertained for the next couple hours, Wheel Burner. Jordan B is in the house saying hi to Snorlord. Jaywalk says, oh my God, 7 stops on $1,000. What you smoking, girl? Yeah, I'm trying to get home, Jaywalk. This is what I'm saying. This is a tricky thing. And so it is what it is. You know, these are dropping hooks. It ain't nothing to me. I did this for 1.5 years at JB Hunt at the rail yards. Like, I kind of like getting out and getting the extra exercise, you know, working out the arms and climbing stuff and whatever. So that's okay with me. I'm trying to hit my rate per day. Okay. That's my big thing. And so when I booked this load and it was $1,000 for the day, I would deliver the next morning. That would be the money for today. Nope. It's 2 days. So if you average that out, that's 500 a day. The miles is total like 470 something, I think. So yeah, it's not ideal, Jaywalk. I feel you, but it is what it is. Otherwise, I'm not getting back home. Because I thought, I'll surely find something back up to Michigan from Indiana, right? Well, they're only going to send you where they want to send you. They're only going to give you options to go when they say. So guess what? In order to get this load that's so crazy to get home, I had to wait a whole day to pick it up. Or I wasn't getting home. So I wasted that time. And now into the load, I drive 3 hours and I have to shut down for the night again to do the work tomorrow, the rest of the work tomorrow to get home. I've been sitting here trying not to be crabby about it. Like, I'm like, okay, it's just, okay, this is that part of it. We know that we're not really a big fan of how they're doing things. So everybody that has done Amazon tells me that the blocks are where it's at with Amazon. So that's going to be my next. I think I'm going to give it another week or so. And we're going to see if we can line up some consistent blocks. And we'll see how that goes. Before I tell them to go right back to HE double hockey sticks where they came from. You dig? That's the plan. However, I have ran 1,600 miles this week, and my average fuel mileage is 8.2. That's great. I've saved on fuel costs. It's about the end of the week. I'm not at 2,500 miles, but my income is right. Got to do the math. So, and it's exhausting. And it's not this way to do it's not healthy. So if you think you're just going to go run spot market, get on the app and pickety line up, da-da-dee-da, you're not. They're not going to let you. I don't understand it. IH guys in the house saying, Wheel Burner Express, we get all our Amazon air freighted into our Ontario. Wheel Burner says, I still blame Shannon IH. Yeah, it's my fault. It's fine. I don't care. You can blame anything on me today because I'm just like, I'm worn down. I don't know if I got any fight left in me today. Six Semper Tyranna says, does Amazon provide contractors with a bucket you use the bathroom in? No, there's driver's lounges. If you're outside the gate though, camping, you better have your facility. Or, you know, you can you can just run to the truck stop and go to the bathroom on your PC and then come back. You know, how you do any other thing when you're out on the road. 6 says ER to not you. LOL. Nita's cooking channel show is in the house. Channel member saying hello, hello. Nita says, Shannon, thank you so much for the gifted. Okay. You're welcome. Snorlord OG channel member says Amazon is creepy. Thank you for being a member, Snorlord. Yeah, this is pretty creepy, you guys. This is pretty creepy. It's very smart. Like, it's too smart. But at the same time, when you don't have time to go to the bathroom, take a shower, eat, right? And so you just can't, so I can just pick a load and then stop. But you got to keep in mind, you have to sleep in time to get the next load. Or you might as well take a day and a half off in between loads if you want to, you know, get things done. Because they're never going to show you a load that picks up like anytime you want or what's going to work for you. They're going to hit your sleep schedule. It's true. You can think I'm nuts right now. I dare you to try it. You'll see what I mean. T-Bone is in the house saying good evening. Recycled Hooligan says happy birthday. Thank you so much, Recycled Hooligan. Snorlord OG says they're accompanying music during training on the website is creepy. Yeah. That training was like, oh, I tried to stay awake. But I did. I finished it off so that maybe that would bring me some favor in the computer. Like, oh, this girl got brownie points for doing it. I don't know. Cheap Freight Hauler says, happy birthday, Shannon. Thank you, Cheap Freight Hauler. Appreciate it. Everybody who said happy birthday, thank you so much. I am 51 years old today. I feel like I'm older than that because I'm exhausted. But you know, I'm doing my best. I've done good with shutting the phone completely off and just trying to black out the whole cab and just try to go right back to sleep. It's ridiculous. Buck Brown says, I appreciate all the dock bumpers in here and around the country. Me personally, I couldn't imagine doing that anymore. Oh, I still love it. I still love dropping and hooking like it's nothing. But I'll tell you what makes me tired too. So this is on top of everything else I just explained. It's cold out. Not so much today, but it has been very cold out. So if you're jumping in your warm truck and then you're jumping out to super cold, jumping in, jumping out, right? That tends to physically exhaust you even more. Recycled Hooligan says, sounds pretty shady. I'd cut my losses. Yeah, but you know, I'm a fighter and I don't like to give up on stuff until I make the decision like, okay, I've tried everything that I could try to make it a workable situation to see if it was profitable. So I have to go through with it, right? I have to go through with it. And so I'm just that way. Like, I don't give up. So if there's a niche and if there's a craft to this, with the help of my friends who know about it and who are willing to talk with me about it, and with me trying to work it out, because this is a thing. I live in Michigan. It is a hot freight market. And on top of that, I have all of these Amazons all the way around me. Like, you would think I could just stick around and be like so dang busy as much as I want to be. I believe that. It's finding the way to do that and be profitable and be able to sleep on a regular schedule. That's the challenge. And I always enjoy a challenge. So I'm trying. And then, you know, I'm trying to give you guys the update so you can see if some of you have never done Amazon. Some of you have tried it. Some of you have tried some of it. You know, I did not let my trailer go. I have my trailer sitting on standby in case I decided to like tell them I'm done, right? And we break up and I'll go get my trailer and I'll get back on with my nice life. Okay. So, but this is an adventure. So I'm down for it. Never Enough says National City, Michigan. I run nights heading to Boston. Oh, okay. Well, it's not morning there. I thought you were like some weird place where it's morning. But you just got up. Yeah, see, okay, we're third shift. Now I went from the past couple of days, I went from first shift to third shift, first shift to third shift. Not cool. Not cool. Scorpion Trucker says, yo, Shannon and everybody from Marshalltown, Iowa, heading east. Picture and audio are fantastic. I hope you're able to figure this Amazon thing out. Yeah, me too. I will say this, even down to booking loads, like it may require teamwork to be strategic and crafty against this system that they have, right? So that's my theory so far. Like, you kind of need help dispatching your loads, because if they know it's you getting on your phone and booking it, they're going to be like, oh, we're only going to show her 2. And then if Jeff gets on from Michigan and he looks at it, he gets to see 27. And he's like, why can't you see these? I'm like, I don't know why I can't see them, because they're not letting me. Why they do that to people? I don't know. Evil. All right, evil. Jaywalk says, you're good. I took poo from Michigan and North Dakota. Now I'm getting my $4,500 back to the PNW Northwest for Christmas. Okay. Recycled Hooligan says, I ain't gonna tell you your business, but sounds like a bunch of shady BS. You have more patience than me. Yeah, I feel you. But I will tell you this. The loads that I do get, whether they're shorties, and sometimes, like I think I've ran 1 block or round trip. I didn't know it was that, but it brought me back. Those paid pretty good. So I'm literally trying to be persistent to see if I can find ride the wave, right? Yeah, and I am an extremely patient person. Wheelburner says, HE double hockey sticks. You could almost pass for a Canadian. You're a Northern Michigan girl. That's good enough, I guess. Yeah, you know that's what we say up there. Robert Tyke Trucking Channel member is in the house. Hey, Robert. I hope you are feeling well, by the way. I hope you're feeling better. Hello, all laid in bed and watching. It's my birthday, Robert. So we're having a birthday party. Recycled Hooligan says, sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Yes. But if I'm going to walk off, I have to have a good business case to myself. Okay. I don't have to figure out how they do stuff. I'm already ticked off enough by how they're doing stuff. But if there's a way to make this work and it be okay and lucrative and things like that, like I'm after finding it out. If they make me too mad before I get to that conclusion, I'm going to say they can rot. And I'm going to go back to my happy trailer and go back to my happy little broker relationships and get back out there. So I have options. Chris is in the house, My Adventures. Check out his channel. Hey, Shannon, I'm sorry I've been out of the loop. What are you doing? Did I miss your birthday? This is my birthday today. I'm running AmZn adventure, trying to smooth out the hills and valleys. It's a tough gig, at least the way I've been doing it so far. Probably not recommended, but there's more. They have contracts that you can get. They have round trips that you can get. Yeah. So there's other things I haven't tried yet. I did a round trip, but it was on the app. They happened to let me see one. So this next week, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on one of my domiciles that's right there near the house. And I'm going to stick with pretty much them. But like tonight, or I guess like tomorrow, after I get this load done, I'm gonna get on the line on the laptop, and I'm gonna see if I can start booking round trips, and then keep that consistent. I need something that's consistent, and if I can leave the house and come back to the house, reset my clock, leave the house, come back to the house. Like, I would like to see what that's like, and if it's lucrative, profitable. Okay. The loads are all light, so I'm definitely saving on fuel. So that's a good thing too. So there's some good stuff in here. I'm just trying to figure the secret out, you know. Jordan B says happy birthday. Thank you, Jordan. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Hit the like, guys, if you haven't, on the way in or on the way out. He says happy birthday. You look great for 51. Thank you. But thank you, Chris. God bless you. So, dude, I haven't been wanting to get on this camera because I have been feeling like, if any of you ever used to drink and party, and you get up the next day and you feel like you've been hit by a truck, that's how I've been feeling every day. So I didn't feel like, but I slept so much the past 2 days, like I'm all refreshed. So I have some energy and some love for you. So I did get all like, got my little face on and everything else. I've looked really bad the past couple of days. I'm like, oh my God, it's terrible. There were days that I let Dee Dee just run out in the field because I didn't have the energy to take her for a walk. That's not good, guys. Thank you for the compliment, Chris. I appreciate it. And thanks for coming in for my birthday party. Buck says, you are only 1 day shy of 5 months younger than me. Well, at least I'm younger than somebody. She says, my thoughts are that AmZn is not going to pay a cent more than they have to, but I'm not set up with AmZn, but I see last minute loads on that pay well, but I'm not sitting around for that. I'm not sitting around hoping for a last. Yeah, so if you watch the app too, and like I said, they know what you're looking at, but the rates will go up, and if no one touches it, that they're showing it to, then the rate will go up a few more cents and a few more cents. So of course everybody wants to play the waiting game and like wait to see how high the rate will get. Well, I also think that if you click around too much, then the load just disappears on you. It's a crazy game. What just happened here? But I think you're right, Chief Ray Heller. It is. If you thought any of the other AI out there was sophisticated, you haven't seen nothing yet. AmZn is, forget about it. Big Rig CEO says, why are you leaving the spot for AmZn? I just wanted to try it so that I could make money while I was sticking around the house. We just had a baby girl. So out of the 3 babies we were expecting, that was the second baby. We got one more coming in February. So I wanted to, I have so many AmZns around my house. So it's like, okay, can I stay busy and stick around the house so that I can be home? Yes, I was able to make it there for the birth and cover my expenses, so I'm not coming out in the hole, right? AmZn allows me to do that because I can run shorties right around the house, take care of my truck payment, and go back home if I was needed or whatever. So that's why I wanted to like taste it and see it. So I'm investing some time into it so that I can learn it. So I am doing power only. I'm not doing loadouts. I'm just dropping and hooking power onlys. Chief Ray Heller says they're filtering out the ones that you can't haul. They're filtering out the ones that pay the best and that would be convenient for me to just book out. Book. They don't let you just book. It's wicked. Like, I'm like, they're the devil. Oh my God. So I've been very frustrated. But I'm surviving. It's okay. But, I can only go for so long investing and not, getting a large returns before I just say, forget about it. I'm going back to what I love and what I know best. And I'll utilize Amazon when I need to, right? That's probably ultimately where it's going to end up at. Truckers Education Network says, sound like you need me to dispatch. Yeah, I probably do, Jeff. I mean, I didn't want to say it, but since you brought it up, I mean, it might be helpful because it's really going to take both of us. Here's my business case. Okay. You guys get to hear this. So it's really going to take some other sets of eyes for us to test this theory and see what, put our heads together to see like how we can combat it. Justin, I did share with Jeff the suggestion that you told me. So before you ask about it, yes, I did. So it's awful weird that you can see things that I can't, right? And I'm interested in Snorlord getting in the loop too. So we can even test what he can see, what I can see, and what you can see on a given day, right? So yeah, great idea, Jeff. I vote for that. I mean, just maybe because we need to really, hone down on the system. Sean Hunter is in the house. Thanks, Sean, for coming in. He says, "Hey, Shannon, what's up, Sean? How are you out there?" My adventure says, when I worked for CRST, they had a contract for 1 month, so they would give us 5 loads at once for 5 days. And then we were shut down for 34 hours and then start all over again. I would like to dabble in that, but I'm going to try one. Because if they run the schedule like they're doing this part of it, and I wouldn't think that they would. But if they like get you for a block and then they suck the life out of you during that block week, it's not going to be sustainable. It's not going to be sustainable for me. And right now I'm trying not to hate them. But they're making me. I'm trying to hang on to hope. Cheap Freight Hauler says, oh, what did I just do? Live. Okay. I'm getting there, Jeff. Hold on. It's hard to do this on the phone. Okay. Cheap Freight Hauler says, Buck Brown, I've been having the urge to quit bumping docks and buy a fuel trailer. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? You thinking about tanking, Cheap Freight Hauler? Tyke Truckin' says, happy birthday. Kisses and party things. Oh, let me put that on there, Robert. Okay. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. I do hope you're feeling better, by the way. Only the lonely's in the house. Say happy birthday, Shannon. You rock. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for saying happy birthday. This is the birthday party. I'm on the road. Can't go home because, my birthday. So I'm one of those kids that birthday's so close to Christmas. So I can't go home for both. I've been home for everything else. So needless to say, it's a rough month for me financially because of all that and holidays. Like I hate holidays altogether, but we're work-life balancing and I'm hanging out with my family for the holidays because I got 2 new babies. It's their first Christmas and my kids really miss me being around on a holiday. So I'm going to give them this year. I'm going to do it. And Amazon has been helping me balance the finances, right? And bring in some revenue without being all over the country. And I can stop at any time and I'm close enough to just drive home. So it's actually been fun to play with. But man, is it kicking my butt. Wheelburner says, there are 33 people in here. Everybody hit the like button. He means the like button, the thumbs up button over there. Please. Thank you, Wheelburner, for saying that. Randall Bales is in the house saying happy birthday. Thank you, Randall, and thank you for coming in. You're a new name. You're welcome here. We just like to have fun, and you get to see what kind of antics I'm up to in trucking. Tyke Trucking says, had some more physio today, getting better, should be up and running by the new year. Okay, good. Good, Robert. Do what they say. Don't rush it. Buck Brown says, CFH fuel tankers is a whole lot like hauling logs into a degree. I don't want to do anything flammable, man. It's not that I wouldn't. It's not that I haven't. But God bless Nomadic Brit, okay? He's a beast. Like, fearless and holy crap. I don't know if he does explosive stuff. I don't think so. But still, hauling a tanker, like, up to all the places that he does, in the weather that he does, like, holy crap. Only the Lonely says, out and back, you're on the right track. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to get achieved. So I wanted to try the little onesie twosies first. And then I had family events in between there. So I kind of had to stick to that. I had to. I couldn't jump on the next thing that they had. So that's what I did. Truckers Education Network channel member, channel sponsor, and my business partner has gifted 5 Shannon Thomas trucking memberships. Holy crap. I think I got 20 members out of this whole thing right now. Thank you, guys. I know I'm gonna have to come up with some great members only content for all these new members. Cheap Freight Hauler says, Buck, I haven't hauled logs before, but I've hauled gas for 17 years before going semi-retire. Oh, so you already know what you're doing there, Cheap Freight Hauler. That's pretty cool. Big Rig CEO says, given the area you live in, you should be able to run to Ohio or Indiana and back on the spot for more money. So those are the states I've been working in and with AmZn, right? So I have a comparison. That's why I'm spending a little bit extra time on doing that, because I'm trying to get a good comparison. So that my business case to myself is going to be, no, this is not good. And no, we make better money over here, right? Or yes, and yes, whatever. Like I have to build a hard case for myself. Amorous channel member is in the house. Thank you, Mr. Jeff, for the membership. New channel member, Amorous. Thank you, Amorous. And thank you, Jeff. And thank you, Snorlord, because Snorlord gifted about 15 right at the beginning. Greg Zimmer is in the house saying greetings from New Orleans. Happy birthday. Oh, I bet it's warm down there. It's a warm day up here. It's about 50 something. And thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. I appreciate it. Canadian Grower 420 says, hello. Hello, Canadian Grower. How are you? I'm assuming you're from Canada. You're not the only one in here. We have several Canadian friends. Buck Brown says, I pulled tankers for over 12 years. It was awesome. It's funny because I almost started out doing that. But because the money wasn't there through Schneider, I went with JB Hunt. JB Hunt was throwing more money at me. So I ended up going intermodal. Canadian Grower says, says, happy birthday to you. Yes, it's my birthday. This is my birthday party. Thank you for coming. Freight Hauler says, if anything happens, you won't know. You won't know. Wait, let's start over. If anything happens, you won't know is what I used to tell everyone when I was training a newbie with fuel. I know what you're saying. I'm not saying it right for some reason. Canadian Grower says, yes, ma'am. I'm in Saskatchewan, to be more specific. Okay. That's way up there, isn't it? Like out in the middle of nowhere. Never Enough says, happy birthday. Thank you, Never Enough. Southbound Pachyderm is in the house. Says, I spoke with 2 drivers doing AmZn in SoCal today, and they were both doing very well. They said if a carrier has 4 trucks signed up, it pays much better and you can pick your own lanes. That's interesting. Okay. I appreciate any little side notes anybody can give me so I can kind of see where it's at. But yeah, so the next, I'm probably going to do 2 more weeks and then make my decision. Like, do I want to keep doing this like this, or do I just want to go back to what I was doing? So, I don't want to give up just yet because I haven't done everything there is to do. But that's an interesting little tidbit right there. Fate Truckin' is in the house. Hey, Fate, what's up? Thanks for coming in. He's saying good evening. Canadian Grower says, I'm no truck driver. I just have a huge passion for trucks and truck drivers worldwide. Without truckers, our world goes down. Amen to that, brother. Well, you are welcome in here to hang out with all of us truckers. Everybody in here are truckers. Anytime. You're welcome here, sir. Thank you so much. Big Rig CEO says, Canadian Grower 420, the bad news is, the bad news, this ain't your crowd. Literally, everyone in this chat gets random drug tests. No customers for you. Big Rig CEO. He could be growing corn. I'm just saying. I'm just teasing. I don't care what people grow. You know, whatever. It's all good. Just don't misbehave in my chat because I got moderators that are absolutely worthless. They Truckin' just sent me a $25 super chat for my birthday. Thank you, Faye. That was super nice. I appreciate it. I'm 51 years old today. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And I appreciate you, sweethearts, that always like, oh, you never asked somebody this. I'm okay to tell you because I'm grateful that the Lord has allowed me to stay in this life this long. And I consider it a gift and I appreciate it. And so I'm not ashamed to tell my age. It's okay. We all get older. Do I feel 51? Heck no. I'm still trying to absorb that I have all these grandkids and all this stuff in my life. You know, I'm trying to stay young and beautiful as long as I can, but life is going to happen. So I just try to keep it as good as I can. I eat right. I take care of myself. I work hard, and I try to keep a heart full of love, which really, that's what beauty is anyways. And so I only feel Faye, I know what you mean. I'm 43. I feel 70. Oh, well, see, mine's backwards. Like, I'm 51 today, but I still feel like 35. I really do. That's how much energy I have. I mean, not immediate because I'm pooped. And so, but generally, I feel great. I still feel so young. I still feel like, how the heck did I get 20 years older? Like, when did that happen? I'm still very vivacious. So I appreciate that. And I used to feel like that, you know, before I started changing my eating habits and you know, making sure that I get good exercise and stuff like that. Like, yeah. But Faye, I also know that you probably have a wacky sleeping schedule too. And I will tell you, like, I am amazed at how much older this past 2 weeks has made me feel. Because I'm like, when I don't even want to take my dog for a walk, and bless her little puppy heart, she's got to go for a walk. But I'll tell you what's been really fun for her is that we've been in these AmZns where these big farmer fields are nearby, right? And so I just let her out, man. She's been running her, I mean, like a greyhound race dog. And it's been so beautiful just to like let her off the leash and just let her go because she just was thrilled. So it's me that didn't get my walk, but it's just because I felt like, oh my gosh, I feel 80 today. Fate Truckin' saying, what's up, cheap freight hauler? Snorler says, Fate is 43, feels 70, looks 29. Yeah, he is very blessed to look very young. Fate, I will give you that. You do look very young for your age. I not at all thought that I would figure Fate Truckin' to be like 32. Right? That's what I would, maybe 35. But that's pushing it, in my opinion. A Big Rig CEO says, at Canadian, not as much as we love what you do. Never Enough says, we are like fine wine. The older it ages, the better it gets. Well, that is the hope, right? Never enough. That's the hope. So, you know, in life, if you're a good person, in my opinion, you get better. And you keep on working at peeling your onion layers, and you keep on righting your wrongs and trying to, right? And just try to do better stuff with your life, because after this, like, you start feeling like now you're going down this hill that, look at this crazy girl. Which is right, we're going down the hill, and so now the clock is ticking, right? Now we start feeling differently. Instead of feeling like, I'm sorry about that light. Instead of feeling like we have all the time in the world and being 20 years old and we're invincible. I mean, I still feel pretty invincible. I am still there, but would you stop? This is crazy. Your body starts to get older on you, and even though your spirit is gigantic and never stop, life is going to happen, and you're going to slow down, and hopefully you don't. But now your mind at least my mind, like, I'm like, okay, I only have like probably this much time to do all these things I want to accomplish for my family, you know? And so that's why I work hard. That's why I'm in a hurry, because I'm late. My circumstances from some of the decisions I made in life really push things back. And now that I am educated and equipped, and my kids are grown, so I have the opportunity to be free to do those things that I always wanted to do for them. Now I can actually attack it. So I'm very serious, and I'm very focused, and I'm very on it. Because we're going to get old, guys, eventually. And it doesn't have to be painful. You know what I mean? She's beating me up over here. I'm sorry for those of you that are driving and listening to this on your stereo. Oh, did I just see Oser in here? Canadian Grower says at Big Rig, if I could go to CDL school, I would, man. Well, you know, if you can. If you want to do something in life, whatever that is, go do it. Life is short. Nick Fortier is in the house saying happy birthday. Hey, Nick, I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been? Snowlord OG says, growing a beard makes me look older and homeless. Nuh-uh, you look like a rock star. Canadian Grower says, ooh, puppy. Yeah, she's the best puppy. Dude, this dog. You guys, I swear, I'm telling you, Dee Dee understands everything I say. Introduce us. Well, everybody already knows Dee Dee, the E fam I have here. But if you're new to the channel, she'll pop up here when I can grab her, because she's like a kangaroo monkey. And unless I can show her to you, let's see if we can get a camera angle. There she is. Wait. Oh, she knows when the camera's looking at her. Okay. Well, come on, girl. This. Come here. This is Dee Dee, the truckin' pup. I'm so bad with the camera going this way. Where are you? Oh, yeah, because that's what happens. Okay, so that's my dog. She is Blue Heeler and Australian Shepherd, and she's 1 year old. And she's so much fun, and she's super smart, and she's my baby. She's my partner out here on the road. So there's your introduction, Canadian grower. There are videos in the channel if you want to go see her doing some funny puppy stuff. I do put those on here too. Oster is in the house. What's up, Oster? Channel member, DM, Oster DM. Where you been, Oster? I haven't seen you in a long time. 43 is the new 70. when you get to 70, you'll feel like 43. Ain't that the truth? For me, the whole change was, well, I mean, I've always kind of been a high energy person, but when I started trucking, things went downhill because what I was eating and the driving and all this. And so I was like, man, I've never felt old like I started to feel. And the aches and pains and all this and that, getting out of bed and like grabbing onto the seats, like, oh my God, right? I jump up out of bed now. Like, I don't feel that anymore at all. Now that I know what that is, that's inflammation from the crap food that you're eating. So inflammation causes disease, and disease causes you to die and to feel yucky. So inflammation. And so you don't want to eat those foods. And when you stop eating those foods, you will feel like a spring chicken. I promise. Nick Fortier says, I'd grow a real beard if it wasn't for ice cream and soup and milk and cookies. Yes, Snorlord, I'd like to interview about that one day, about how you handle beard maintenance. That would be such a fun show to me. Jerome Jones says, with all my gray hairs. Yeah, right. Whatever, Jerome. I have on my head, I'm 32. I feel like I'm 80. Because you're eating crap food, Jerome. I'm going to tell you. I'm going to call you out. You know your diet's not where it should be. Recycled Hooligan says, time to speed up the older we get. I'm realizing I have more road behind me than in front of me. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. And so I'm like, oh man, like I'm okay with when the Lord calls me home, I'll go home and I'll be excited about it. But I'm like, I got this humongous family all of a sudden. And I'm like, I feel like I have this, and I do have this responsibility to at least try to leave them in a better position. You know what I mean. I don't want to get all mushy and all that, but you guys know what I mean. Nick Fortier says, I feel the same way about time. I think we all do, getting about in the season of our life that we are. Wheelburner says, I've been called a lot of things, but never a fine wine. You are a fine wine, Wheelburner. Canadian Grower says, it is what it is. That's what I always say. Me too. I always say that too. Because it is. Because things are just as they are. If you have the power to change something, then do it. If you don't, then pray for whoever does. Nick Fortier says, it is what it can be, right? Snorlord OG says, some people age like fine wine. I age like box wine. Struggle with Devo says, Snorlord's a comedian, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. He's always got jokes. Trucking with Timo says, my mind, which is great because I like trucking. I have Jeff, who's always got jokes, and then I've got Steve, who's always got jokes. And then I got jokes. Like, we have a good time. Trucking with Timo says, my mind thinks I can do things that I used to, right? And my body's like, oh yeah, watch this. True. So, strength training, keep up your strength training, guys, because it keeps your hormones balanced so you can still feel great. Your testosterone still pumping and all that. And more, as we age, you begin to lose bone strength. You begin to lose muscle mass at an alarming rate. So if you're getting around my age or heading up towards it, please, please, please consider adding extra protein shakes into your diet and doing some strength training once in a while to keep your muscle strong. Because This even goes for your heart. Your heart is a muscle and it needs that protein. And just because of us aging, we start losing it naturally. So it's important time to start supplementing extra protein into your diet. Okay, I swear. Just even if it's for your heart's sake, you want to have enough protein to support your muscles. And the heart's one of them. So a lot of people will have heart attacks and things like that. And if you look at their diet, they have very small amounts of protein in their diet. So it's important to keep your muscles very strong, especially being guys. Recycle Hooligan says Snorler, good one. Will Burner says Snorler, I'm aging like milk. Nice. Oser says the mind plays tricks on the body all the time, Timo. Right? And I don't know, Timo, thank you for coming in. I don't know if I welcomed you, and I'm sorry. I'm just Fate Truckin says my body is beat up from playing hockey. Oh my god, I bet. I know, right? I know, Fate. Competitive for 15 years. Took 10 years off my life. Oh my god, I bet. Between the broken bones, torn ligaments, and screws in my body, I'm a walking robo trucker. Yeah, I didn't think about that, Fate. But you look very young, right? So you got your looks. And, but yeah, you should probably be really lifting weights like a lot to combat some of that. I would think it's none of my business, but I'm just saying, like, I would put you in the weight room. Because we do lose muscle very fast if you're not feeding it, and if you're not, Canadian grower says, I do what I love. I love to grow cannabis and take care of my son. Well, that's great. Hey man, that's the thing. Life is what you make it, right? So if you get a chance to do what you love, enjoy it, and live your life, live out your days, and all of that. Like, I mean, that's why we're trucking. Because we love it, right, guys? My adventure says, not ready to slow down just yet. I'm still having fun, but I definitely think things out a little more nowadays. Yeah, Chris, you're a beast. If any of you know what Chris has just been through, man, I'll tell you what. If you put me on one of those bikes, like I'd probably get half a block and I'd be like, Chris, I can't keep up. Oh my God. Like, I know I'm that out of shape just from trucking. I'm not in the worst shape, but riding bikes the way he does, he's a wild man. And he just got out of heart surgery. Like, holy crap. Yeah, I think God still has plans for you, sir. Okay? Because we were all praying for you and he brought you through it. And same thing with you, Will Burner. And same thing with Sterling. And all of you guys, you've all been through something. Nick Fortier says, been busy squeezing $1 from a dime. I'm a carpenter with too many projects. Yeah, look, Nick, I got a list about this long that I could give you. I can hire you for. So I know carpenters are hard to come by, and they're very, very busy. So I bet. Canadian Grower says, yes, I'm a fairly new subscriber. I don't know puppy. Well, go back. There's plenty of happy little puppy videos to enjoy of Dee Dee the Truckin' Pup. So I encourage you to check them out. She's just happy fun. And I even got her from the beginning when I very first got her, when she was like this big. So it'll be great to see that. Canadian Grower says, cute. My dog hears her in the background. Yeah, she does that too. When somebody else's dog is on here, she freaks out. What do you want? Oh, look, she got a new little gingerbread man when we went home. This is her new little toy. She goes crazy over it. Oster DM says, how many missing teeth, Fate? Those are like teardrop prison tattoos of hockey. Never Enough says, divorced 2 years ago, 1 daughter, all grown up. I feel like my life just started, gets better by the day. Yeah, That's what happened to me. Never enough. I had 3 daughters and they all grew up and I went and got my CDL and I've been out here just taking it by the cojones ever since. um, Having a great time, enjoying it. I love it. Lots and learned so much and met such great people. Like it's just been so great. Recycled Hooligan says, it ain't the years, it's the mileage, not all the paved roads and plenty of potholes. You got that right. Oser DM says, been crazy busy the last couple months. Well, that must be good news, Oser. Hope it's been positive. I think everybody's just had to put their head down and just go to work, man. I know. I mean, there's not anybody that I know in this community that hasn't had to freaking bite down and just suck a lot of things up and just go and just keep their businesses going, you know. Faye Truckin says at Oser, 4 fake teeth. Will Burner says, Canadian grower, where are you located in Canada? Nick 40er says, nice at Recycled Hooligan. He says, thanks, man. He lives in Saskatchewan. Faye Truckin says, front 2 knocked out from a shot I took in the face. Isn't it? I mean, that's common too, though, right, Faye? Like, that's the stereotype of a hockey player, like they're missing their front teeth. That's a badge of honor, I would think. Wheelburner Express says, welcome aboard, Canadian Grower 420. I'm up in Northern Ontario. He says, thank you, my friend. Recycled Hooligan says, is British Columbia part of Canada or is it its own country? Faye Truckin says, finish the game, missing teeth and a broken nose. Wheelburner says, Hooligan, British Columbia is a province in Canada. And although don't tell them that you will insult them, British Columbia is like California. Nick 40er says, Merry Christmas, everyone. Keep her out of the rhubarb. Oh, Nick, I love strawberry rhubarb pie. It's my favorite. Just saying, you said rhubarb and that triggered me. Recycle Hooligan says, thanks, Wheelburner. Scorpion Trucker says, Steve's beard is like a pantry and all that food in there. I can honestly say that I have never seen Snorlord with stuff in his beard, like food or something like that. You might have. I have never. He seems to stay well groomed. Trucking with T-Bone says, I'm not sure if my body's proved that point or my kid's box bike. Either way, would have made a great video. Yeah, BMX bike. Okay, right. Okay, I got you. Yeah, that would be a great video. I mean, I say try it. You know, you only live once, T-Bone. Like, who said that they wrestled? Who used to wrestle? And they said one of our guys in here said that they used to wrestle. I don't know if it was Snorlord or somebody else. I can't remember. Anyways, I remember somebody talking about that before. That's why it just came to my mind. Jerome Jones says, but I like French fries. Okay, look, if you like French fries, this is what you can have. You have to have an air fryer, and you can have sweet potato fries, or you can get red potatoes, but they have to be air fried, okay? And you can have air fried red potato fries, homemade fries, Jerome. You can have those. Why? Because they're high complex carbs, and they burn differently, definitely, than the bad carbs in the white potatoes. Okay? So, see? That's a happy medium. But do not get away from the fried oil stuff food. Recycled Hooligan says, well, some days you blast off and other days you just smoke, right? Jordan B says, channel member, says, just saw the cops get called at the Sullivan, Missouri pilot for the guys doing 30-minute breaks in the fuel island. Good. I hope justice is served in that situation. Truckers Education Network says, I used to thumbs up wrestle. Did you? Like, for real? Or are you just making a joke, Jeff? Because somebody used to be like a wrestling dude. And I remember they were telling the story, and I wish I could remember who it was. My Adventure says, yes, air fried fries are great, done right, and you can't taste the difference. Oh, I beg to differ. They have got to taste way better because there's not all that grease and oil in there. Speaking of food, I still need to eat, and then I've got to force myself to go to sleep because we got to get out of here with this load at 5 a.m. and it's already 7:46, and I haven't even like made nothing to eat yet. So, thank you guys so much for coming in. Scorpion Trucker, I'm only kidding. His beard is amazing and clean. Yeah, you better say that, Paul. You better say that. You're going to find your little safety score going down, down, down. Be like, huh, what's going on? Jordan B, channel member, says, thank you, whoever gifted a membership to me. Jordan, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. And to, oh, my, what do I got? 15, 20 new channel members. Thank you, everybody. Thanks to Snorlord OG, Snorlord the Cave Metalhead Cave Viking Caveman Trucker. See, I have the hat from the merch tent. Go get yourself one for Christmas. It says Snorlord on there. Can you see it? Can you see it? Or I got too much glare from the light. This, never mind my mess. Okay. Oh, but look at my hat. Okay. Recycled Hooligan says, later, ride on, ride safe. I promise. And so it's my birthday. This is it. Thank you for being here with me and celebrating my birthday with me and Dee. But now I'm gonna make my birthday dinner. So I love you guys. Be blessed. Be safe. And until the next update, when I tackle the other thing, hey, maybe I'll see you before Christmas, maybe not. Merry Christmas. And remember the real reason for the season this year, right? Spend some time with the Lord. Be grateful that He came and He is our salvation. And that's what the season is really about. And love your family and enjoy the time of your family. And God bless you guys like big time. Jeff says, I was a professional thumb wrestler. Oh, whatever. You know what, Jeff? I will take you on. I'm quite a thumb wrestler myself. I'm just saying. Scorpion Trucker says, that's why Jeff has forearms like Popeye. Oh my goodness. We got jokes all day around here. But anyways, guys, thanks. Happy holidays. And I hope you eat lots of healthy food when you're home with your family. And enjoy the rest of the year and be safe. And I hope everybody gets home for Christmas. Because I'm certainly going to. And I got to eat this weirdo load to do it. But sometimes that's what it takes. But catch you guys later, guys. Good night. And thanks for joining me. And thank you for all the gifts of the memberships. And we'll see you on the next one.